Hello everyone, my name is Marceline. Welcome back to my page. In today's video, I am following up on a request, and that is carrot cake. Yes, we're going to be making a delicious carrot cake, so welcome, and I'm happy to have you. For today's cake, I'm going to be using cake flour. However, if you do have all-purpose flour, that is quite fine. Alright, so this is the one that I'm using today, and I'm going to go ahead and add all my spices. I don't want to overly spice my cake, so I'm just going to add half teaspoon of nutmeg, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and I'm going to add half teaspoon of mixed spice. I have 3 cups of cake flour, and I'm going to add to that 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm also going to add 1.5 teaspoon of salt. After adding all my dry ingredients, I am going to use my whisk to combine everything, and then I am going to sift it. Sifting it will remove any lumps that may be formed in your flour. Also, it will help your baking powder and all your other ingredients to be distributed throughout the cake while it's baking, and also make it light and airy. Next, I'm going to go ahead and peel my carrot, and then I am going to grate it. I'm going to use 3 cups of grated carrot. So in all, I use 3 large carrot and 1 small one, but it doesn't matter the size of your carrot as long as you have 3 cups. For the grating, I'm going to shred it, but I'm using the finer shredded area of the grater. I'm going to be using 4 eggs, and I grated some lemon zest, about half teaspoon, not too much to overpower the carrots, just to cut the rawness. And for the carrots, I am going to blend half of my 3 cups of carrot. You don't have to do that step, only if you care about color. I want the color of the carrot to stand out in the cake, and that is the only reason why I am doing this. So you can skip this part entirely if you don't really care about having the color. So now I have my 1 cup of oil, and I add it to the carrot to help blend it, and I'm going to pour that in my container. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also mix in my sugar. I'm going to be using 1 cup of brown sugar and half cup of granulated sugar. You can go ahead and taste it to see if it suits you, because everyone's taste is different. Alright, so next I add 1 stick of softened butter, and I'm going to mix this out entirely along with my eggs. You won't see me add any nuts or any raisin because I like my carrot cake plain. So if you love raisin or nuts, you can go ahead and add some roasted walnuts or some raisins. I added my 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm gonna spice it up a little with some white rum. Not a lot, just a little bit in there, and it smells so good in the carrot cake. Next, I'm gonna fold in my flour little by little, and I'm gonna do that gently. For the lady that requested this cake, thank you so much for your request, and I can't find back your message or your comment, but I know I wrote it down, I just can't find it. Just go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section if you are watching the video or whenever you see this video. Alright, so I should have mentioned in the beginning to preheat your oven. Make sure that your oven is preheated before everything is combined. Alright, so I preheated my oven at 350 degrees, and I already have my cake tin greased, and I put a piece of parchment paper in the bottom. I use butter to grease it because I want the butter on the side so that I can have the nice crust on my cake. Also, make sure that you have your rack on the middle of your oven, not too close to the bottom and not too close to the top. Just center your rack and put your cake on it. Everything is properly combined. I'm just going to pour it in my pan and pop it in the oven. I place it in the oven at exactly 6:11 p.m. and I took it out at 7:11 p.m. It was ready. I look at it at 7 o'clock and it could stay a little bit longer, and that's why I put it back in there. But make sure that you don't open your oven. Just keep your oven light on so that you can watch your cake, but do not open it, otherwise your cake will fall. Alright, so I let the cake rest for about 10 minutes, and then I took off the sides of the pan. That way it can get to cool down properly, or you can place it on a cooling rack. While it's cooling down, I went ahead and I toast some coconut because this is going to taste so good on your cake. Please do not miss this step. Alright, and Also, you can make some homemade frosting. I have videos on that already, but today I'm going to be using store-bought one. So my cake has cooled down properly. I am going to throw on some frosting on it. I'm going to be honest with you, I am no professional where frosting is concerned or icing. I can make it, but I cannot decorate it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spread on the frosting and my coconut shaving. The buttercream frosting and the coconut shavings is a perfect combo for your carrot cake. So please, when you make this cake, just go ahead and use it. You will thank me later. Or if you are not a fan or if you have allergies, feel free to go ahead and add whatever frosting you want to add on your carrot cake, because I may love it and you may not. All right, and that's what we need to understand about each other. I may find something very appealing and I may love it and you don't. So go ahead and suit yourself. So here it is, guys. It's very soft, very moist, and it was super delicious. You're going to enjoy the cake. I promise you, you're going to enjoy it. Just follow the ingredients step by step and you won't have any regrets. So that's it for today's video. This cake was really soft, really moist, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share the video with a friend or family. All right, thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.